I'm Scott Ott, and here's a thought. You probably heard that recently President Obama took part in a panel discussion at Georgetown University on the topic of poverty. Now, some of the right-wing lunatics want you to believe that he blamed it all on Fox News and Christians. That's only partially true. Deflation, for example, he blamed on Tom Brady. Well, don't ask me to explain that. I'm not an economist. Now, during the panel discussion, President Obama took 6 questions and he snapped off the answers in 39 minutes without a teleprompter. So in case that went by you too quickly, I want to take the rest of this video to explain to you what the president actually said. Now, the first true fact that you need to know about poverty is that the poor are hardest hit by it. If it affected only the wealthy, well, then it wouldn't even be a problem. I mean, who cares about them? But no, it seems that poverty is actually concentrated in communities that don't have much money. Coincidence? I think not. And that brings us to President Obama's second point, and that is that the reason why the poor don't have much money is because the rich have it all. Now, the president told a real tearjerker story about a single mom from Chicago with 3 children who went to the bank to withdraw $15 to buy some food for her kids. But she was too late. Some rich guy just left the bank with all of it. She got nothing. You see, money is like a pie, and there's only so much of it. Once the greedy rich people get their slices, there's none left, and there's nothing for the poor to do except to sit back and watch as the wealthy invest in the stock market and start companies and hire people and buy a lot of stuff and have butlers and maids and pool boys and drivers and secretaries and landscapers and get their names all over buildings like schools and libraries and on the backs of Little League uniforms. And basically, they hoard the money. It's as if they buried it in a can in the backyard. If they didn't have all that money from growing businesses and investing in successful companies and producing things that people want, then you know where that money would be? That's right, my friend. Right there in the pockets of the poor. Of course, the president said the best remedy for poverty is a job. But you know the rich, they don't care about jobs. All they want is big companies with thousands of employees and people to serve them and make stuff for them. For 50 years, we've been fighting this war on poverty, and our entitlement programs work. But the rich are still winning the war. But take heart, my fellow Americans. If we can simply transfer another $22 trillion from the rich to the poor, I think you and I both know how that'll make us feel. The only thing keeping the poor from having a lot of money is the rich. And Fox News. And Christians. I'm Scott Ott. And there's a thought.